of many things. They can motivate, inform, hurt, and even destroy. But there was one person who was consistently capable of inspiring, uplifting, and loving through her words. Maya Angelou was a civil rights activist, author, and educator. Through her actions and words, she crafted a beautiful life that impacted the hearts and lives of many others, including myself. Maya Angelou has personally inspired me and many others in society through her accomplishments despite her obstacles, her devotion to education, and especially through her words. Despite the many obstacles she faced as a lower-class African-American woman in the 40s, 50s, and 60s, Maya Angelou paved the way for minorities in many areas, showing what African-Americans and women are truly capable of. According to her website, at just 14, she became the first cable car conductor in San Francisco. She went on to become the first African-American female playwright to have her script filmed, and she was the first African-American and the first female poet to speak at a presidential inauguration in 1993. She achieved many other things that seemed impossible for a woman of her demographics at the time, such as reaching the bestseller list on several occasions, appearing in film and television, and even recording a musical album in the 1950s. She proved that race and gender restrictions were no match for the power of courage and hard work. She accomplished all of these things despite her barriers, and she made an effort to provide for those with similar barriers to her devotion to education and literature. After her success in film and music, she wrote her first memoir, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, in 1969. At first, this book was banned in many schools due to Angelou's honesty about being sexually assaulted. Later on, it became a college course adoption in many campuses across America, and she went on to write more than 30 academic, autobiographical, and poetry books for everyone to enjoy. She also gave her time to education in person. According to CNN, she taught modern dance in Israel and Italy, then went on to become the assistant administrator for the School of Music and Drama at the University of Ghana. And for more than 25 years later in life, she became the Reynolds Professor for American Studies at Wake Forest University. But she didn't just teach through her words, she inspired through them. From being mute for 5 years as a child to becoming a successful playwright, songwriter, and author, her words have inspired the hearts of millions. And how else can I evoke the power of these words than through the words themselves? In an interview with Beautifully Said magazine, she said, I've learned people will forget what you said, and people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. In a Paris Review interview, we may encounter many defeats, but we must not be defeated. And in her memoir, A Letter to My Daughter, you may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them. In 2014, Maya Angelou passed away on my 17th birthday. But she continues to inspire me and the rest of society through her accomplishments despite the obstacles, her devotion to education and literature, and especially through her words. I would like to leave you with my favorite quote from Maya Angelou. From her memoir, Wouldn't Take Nothing from My Journey Now. Living well is an art that can be developed, a love of life, and an ability to take great pleasure from small offerings, and an assurance that the world owes you nothing, and that every gift is exactly that, a gift.